here with Elliott Wave Source, #1 source for Elliott Wave technical analysis. Today is August 7th, 2013, and today I will cover two key pairs, and that's the dollar yen and the Swiss yen. Now let's just start out with the Swiss yen, and we are currently on the hourly charts. And with this pair, we see that prices have been moving sideways for a couple of months now. So clearly we're in that corrective phase. And we see that we had that A down, B, C to give us that larger A wave, then followed by that larger B, which was in the vicinity of the beginning of that wave A, which would then indicate that this is a flat correction. So the Fibonacci targets in this is set at that 61% move of wave A, 100% move, or that 161 extension of wave A. So pre-targets are set at 1037, at 1015, and at 98. So those are three targets going into this pair. And then now as you jump down on the hourly charts, see that we had wave 1, which is followed by a 76.4% correction, which is represented by this 0.236 fib line, fib level. And then we see that prices actually pushed down 100% and is at 104.43. Surrounded that level. It made a low of 104.3. And it appears as if we're starting to see a little move upwards. So if we see something going towards that 76.4% fib level right here at 104.96, then the count would still be invalid. This would be 1, 2, 3. So this would then be our 3 wave, and it would just be 100% move of wave 1, and then in that 5th wave we can expect to see the entire move of beginning of wave 1 to the end of wave 3. As we zoom in a bit, let's get this off the screen. We also see that with these subwaves, this was wave 1, followed by a 50% correction for wave 2. And when we take that extension, it's also at that same level, that 104.5 level in that same region. So we could also see if this pushes beyond the beginning of wave 1, that larger wave 1, then we would just currently still be in that 3rd wave. We would just be in the subwave. So then the count would then be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get that 4 beyond that level, and then we get that wave 5. So as stated before, wave 2 did a 50% correction. So a 50% move would then break beyond the end of wave 1, that larger wave 1. So we're just looking for two things to play out. If we see prices flirt with the end of wave 1 and bounce down to the lower side, then we could expect that the count would be 1, 2, 3, and then a small 4, and then the extension would be in the 5th wave. But if this price actually pushed higher up, then we could see we would still be stuck in wave 3, that larger wave 3. Now switch gears over to the dollar yen, and first let's just take a brief look at the hourly charts just to get an overview of what this was doing. So with this pair, we had noticed that we were in that corrective phase. We had wave A down, B up. B did a 76% correction, I believe, and then wave C had begun. So we had that wave 1. Within wave C, we had wave 1 completed, and we were looking to get short on that wave 2, which we did at 100.4. It's the area we entered short, and we took advantage of this pair as it pushed down. Our first target on it was at 97.5. So the first target was met. The next target is around 95. So looking for that pair to push lower towards 95. So now as we drop down on the 15-minute charts, So we see we had that wave 1 followed by a 76% correction for wave 2. And then the sub waves of that, we have wave 1, 2, and then working on 3. Initially we had this as for the sub waves, we had this as 1, 2, 3. But then we see that after that we see prices push beyond that point, beyond the initial point. So then we had to relabel, and then we had it at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got the correction going up, and it corrected 76% as well, 76.4% as well. And then now we're working on that third wave. So wave 3 actually did a 100% move off this wave 1 current price action. So we'll just wait and see. So if we get a brief push up and it bounces, the same thing with the Swiss yen. So if we get a brief pullback and then prices push lower down, then the count would be valid, and this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to give us that larger wave 3. But if prices push beyond that, then we're still stuck in this wave 3, and then we could see a correction pushing up towards 98, maybe 98.5 before it continues its course downwards. So this fib level is key at the moment. So if we see over a 50 pip move, to see over a 50 pip move from the point that prices are currently at, then we could see this pair push higher up. But if we only see a 50 pip move and then it starts to fall again, then we would know that that count is valid and prices is poised for lower. But next targets of this pair are set at 95.3. So just look out for 95.3. So thank you for watching today's video. Any questions or comments, definitely jump into the chat room and you can fire away. And Paul or myself would gladly assist you with anything that may come up. So thanks for watching the video once again, and have a safe week trading throughout the rest of the week. Good luck.